Hey, Monique here on Conscious Creation. And also, I have an announcement for a free 10-week or 10 video. You can do it in 10 weeks or you can do it sooner because I will probably post multiple videos a week. A free course to recreate your current life. I wanted to do this for a while, and now that I recently not only received an email from a viewer and also have a lot of people around me that struggle with so many things, I decided to do a free course. So I'm going to read you the email that I received from this viewer, and I want you to listen to where this may be true for you, because most of the people that are not having a wonderful life experience at the moment have one of these things going on, or maybe all of them. So this might also apply to you, and when it does, or when any of these things apply to you, then check out the videos that I will post as of tomorrow, and I will make a playlist for them as well, so you can follow the playlist and you can save it and get back to it, and definitely get back to it, because just like showering, you don't shower once and then you're done for the rest of your life. Conscious creation, when you decide to walk down the path of conscious creation, it is a lifelong learning process. Well, and you know what? Life is a lifelong learning process, right? And the conscious creation path is so much more satisfying. So I'm going to read you the email now, and then check out the video that I will post tomorrow and follow the playlist. So this is an email from N. Hello, my name is N. I am 32 years old and I have been following you for a while now. I'm in one of the lowest points of my life at the moment. I don't have a job, no social life, I live with my parents, and I have been single my entire life. As a matter of fact, I've never had a peaceful life. I was successful at manifesting a job, finally, last year in January. However, this turned out to be extremely toxic for me. Leave the fact that the work itself was hard. My team had one of the most toxic bullies I had experienced in my existence. I could only survive there for 5 months. By the way, I've been in a similar experience years ago, I will tell you at the end of this video. So I know how painfully intense that can be. And there's hope when you start to practice the things that I will tell you to practice, and when you start to understand more of conscious creation. Even thinking about that incident now makes me want to leave my body. After that, I have been living with my parents. It has been 9 months of unemployment. I don't have a skill that I can specifically apply for. It's like if you train me for a job, I will do it. This by far is the lowest I've ever been. I grew up in a household with a younger brother who excelled in his academics, has a good job, is well settled, and got married last week to the love of his life after 4 years of dating. As much as I am happy for him, it makes me ache on the inside for not having a normal life where I didn't have to suffer so much. Small background. When I was small, I was always put down as being incapable to do anything by my father and teachers, while my brother never had this told to him. Nobody ever praised him, but most importantly, nobody ever put him down. Also here, I can partly relate because I grew up with a beautiful mother, but what she didn't do so handy was that she would always say, why didn't you do better? So, yeah, with all the consequences that these things have, right? And as I said, there's good news because all of this can be retrained within yourself. Please tell me how to calm down my inner tornado as I'm tired of living this unfulfilling life. I hope to see your reply. Thank you. First of all, thank you for sending this email because it takes courage to look at these things and say, far out, this is my life. This is actually my life. What I want to tell you is the fact that you wrote this and did not make an end to your life means that you know that something else is possible. Because I also know the feeling. I had it multiple times growing up when I was in my teens. And also like about, I think it was 10 years ago, that I was seriously toying with the idea of stepping out of life because it was just too painful. I didn't do it, obviously. And a lot of people toy with this idea. I think it's part of being human. The important thing is that you don't do it, obviously. And also, the fact that you're here listening to this, anyone who's listening to this, and the fact that you wrote me this email tells me something really important. It tells me that you know how it feels not to be in despair. Because if despair were the only thing you knew, that was the only thing you knew. So you would not have anything to compare it against, and you would not even want to go back to what you know is possible. So that's super good news, because you know deep down, or maybe it's not even that deep down, you know that something else is possible. So that's amazing. I will make the first video after this video. Everyone that's watching, there is always a way out. And not only that, it is possible for you to have an experience, create your dream life. Because everything up until now has been created unconsciously, and it has been created. So, and thank you again for sending this email. Everyone else who's going through something similar is having a hard time. I love you very much. A fit mind creates a beautiful body and an epic life. And that's what I'll be focusing on for you in all of the videos to come in the next, well, less than 10 weeks, but 10 videos. Peace.